Hi guys, Anu here, and today I would like to share with you guys my wellness journey so far since I had my second baby. I had my second baby over a year ago, and since then I've learned so many things. I've been so many processes, and I just thought that okay, it would be great for me to share this with you, and hopefully you're able to learn from this. If this is your first time of stopping by, thank you for stopping by, and I hope you learn from my experience. Okay, I would like to put a disclaimer. This is not in any way to trigger anybody, and if you think this is not what you need, please don't watch, and there's no need to be triggered for anything. And this is just my experience and what I've seen and what I've learned so far. So I'll start by saying when I had my first baby, I was overwhelmed because I was still newly into the mommyhood thing, and having a second baby was just, it felt so much for me, and it felt like I couldn't handle it. I was under so much pressure. It was as if I was at my wit's end and I was going to just burst at any point in time. And I thought that okay, what can I do for myself to make it in such a way that I don't come out busting on anybody at home. I don't overreact to little things that shouldn't even cause any form of reaction from me. And I just thought to myself, okay, what if I work on my wellness? What if I work on my state of mind and the things that matter to me? And I decided to actually join a gym because I felt like okay, I needed a space that is just me. I'm not thinking of house chores, I'm not thinking of baby, I'm not thinking of anything, but there I'm able to relieve tension. Although I do some other stuff to relieve tension, I like shopping, so sometimes I go shopping, but I feel like okay, even when I go shopping, I still have to carry my baby with me because yeah, I just still have to carry my baby with me. And I thought that okay, joining the gym, I'll be able to be alone and work on myself, work on my mental health, and work on myself generally. And I thought that okay, that would be a great idea. Then for those who have watched my previous video, I showed my experience of my first experience in the gym, and if you've not watched it, please go back and watch the video. I'll try and link this here somewhere here. And so when I joined the gym, my first day in the gym, I was pretty an amateur, and I felt good after coming back because I was like, oh yeah, I was able to relieve tension. I had like, is it 30 minutes or 1 hour session, and I had a clear head. I wasn't thinking of house chores. I wasn't thinking of washing dishes or doing any form of anything. I just felt it felt like it was just my alone time. It was a time for me to, do the thing that I love. And pretty much I now decided to join classes, and joining the classes made me more disciplined, and I had like a structure to it. And thankfully I have a supportive husband. I have a supportive husband, and he was ready to stay with the babies, and so that made it pretty much easy. I had 3 classes every week, and I was able to just go and be alone and have a breather, have a space that's just me. I'm not thinking of anything, I'm not with anybody. And that in itself was a great change for me because it's not just about working out. Fine, working out was what was part of it, was the main thing, but it was just like a space for me. If you get what I mean, it was just a space for me. And I feel like the world is just full of pressure. We are all pressured up, and we just need a space that is just for us, and we don't need anything interfering that. And gradually I became more inclined to it. I was enjoying it, even though some of the classes that I go to, I'm probably asking myself, oh god, who sent me work? If you know what I mean. It's just saying okay, nobody forced me to come here, so why am I taking myself through this stress? But it was a I would say it was It was a stress that was worth it, because after each classes I felt energized. I felt this rush of energy in me. It felt like a sugar rush, but it wasn't sugar rush, and it was so good. It felt so good. I mean, you can get this in different ways. You can get it through dancing. You can get it through different ways. You can get it through prayer and every other way. And I would say I was still praying. I was still praying to God. I was still worshiping God. But this felt like an additional way for me to just have a breather, have a space that's just my own. I love my family. I love my children, but I just need a space that, okay, I can come and I'm alone. I'm able to think clearly. I'm able to do things. In fact, I get some ideas while in the gym, and it felt great. It felt great. I wouldn't lie. And like I said, my main aim of going to the gym wasn't because I wanted to lose weight or anything, but I mean, the weight change came in like 5 months later. I started seeing different people started seeing difference in me dropping 1 kg, my clothes size getting changed, and it was something that I didn't go into the gym for, but came with the gym. And I would say it was like a good reward for choosing to have a space just for me. And it was wonderful, because I didn't even notice initially until people started telling me, oh, I know you're looking slimmer. Oh, I was like, wow, really? Thank you. I didn't know that. And I started noticing in my clothes, in my mom jeans, my jeans, they were becoming bigger. Obviously I was becoming smaller, and it was wonderful. I could literally, at a point, I was not seeing the changes in my facial structure. It wasn't as plumb, not like it wasn't plumb, it wasn't as round as it was initially. And being the fact that when I had my first baby, I was 6 months, it was 6 months, and I got pregnant with my second baby, so there wasn't even time for me to say work on myself after the baby, to lose any baby fat, and it was just straight into another pregnancy. And if you've had babies, like if you know someone that has baby like that, it's a great lot of stress for your body, and you just need to make conscious effort, because weights are easily gained, but they are not easily lost, or you cannot easily lose them, I would say. And I mean, people lose weight in different ways. Some people lose it faster than others, I would say, and some people find it difficult to lose weight. But then I would say for me it was a great reward. And coupled with that, I know, okay, I was going to the gym, I had so many things to motivate me, and I was like, okay, why not, since I'm going to the gym now, why not just watch the things I eat? And I would say for the regular food that I eat, I didn't change anything in my diet. I was still eating what I was eating, but because I'm a great person that loves snacking, I love snacking, and I just decided to take caution on the things that I snack on, because I mean, it's what you put in that you get out. And I just said, okay, why not just count the calories of your snacks and work on eating snacks with lesser calorie. I mean, you need to eat healthy stuff. You need to eat healthy food to have good nutrition, to have good intake of nutrients and all that. Yes, but I know we all I mean, I don't know anyone who doesn't like snacking. I don't know, but I do love snacking. So if you love snacking, I just thought, okay, why not go for snacks with lesser calorie, and I'm not indulging too much, and I can like indulge reasonably and still have the feeling of hating a particular snack and all that. So most times I see people carrying a pack of biscuits and finishing it in one sitting. Oh god, that's bad. It's not good enough. And I think for some people, they just snack. They don't really consider the fact that, okay, you're snacking in addition to the food that you eat. Everything now boils down to whatever calorie intake you've had for the day. And some people don't just think of, oh, let me just move my body. It's not because you're slim, that's why you don't need to move your body. You just need to move your body to have the blood flow, your heart racing, and all those things. They are good for your body. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a dietitian, so I'm just saying, like, from my own experience, you just need to just have it in your body. And I wouldn't say it's a walk in the park. It's not a walk in the park, and it's just like you having to reading for exam. it might be a walk in the park for some people, but it's not a walk in the park for everybody. Some people have to stay up at night and read. Some people have to burn candles. Some people just have to, like, some even have to, go through some strategies to help them retain what they've learned or what they've read. So it's different for many people. And I believe if you choose to start working on yourself, and you choose like a good mental space, a space for you to be able to like work on yourself generally, I think you get good things out of it. Some, to the end that sometimes the good things you didn't even bargain to get from it, you eventually get it from it, and it's just a good experience. And I feel everybody should think of, if it might not be you joining a gym, it might just be you taking a time out to just dedicate this to your mental health, to your physical health, and just, just don't just throw caution to the wind when it comes to food. Just, if you understand what I mean, just take caution with things. And I know life is short, but still you want to enjoy the life that you have. You want to think into the future, like, okay, in the future, will I have the energy to do this? If I'm eating this now, will I have the energy to do that? If I'm not working on myself now, if I'm not training my body to be able to undergo some kind of, physical pressure. So I mean, when I started, I would say I was size 16, 14, 16, and my gym was like 16. And now I would say that I've reduced to 10. My gym is 10. Like, the gym that will be perfect fit for me is now size 10. And this wasn't what I went in to the gym with the mindset of getting, but this was what I got out of it. And it was, for me, it's a win-win. I went in because I needed a space, I needed a me time, I needed a place to just have a breather, and now I got a dress size changed, and it's a wonderful experience for me. And I feel everyone should think of doing something for yourself. I know we're already in April and everyone is, oh, what have I achieved this year? But for me, that was the only thing I achieved last year, after having my baby. And for me, that's a great win for me, even though I need to still do other things, but that was a great win for me. So guys, let me know your thoughts. What are the things you're going to decide to work on for yourself this year, and how do you think this will affect you, or how do you think this will bring about more productivity for you? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you found this useful. If you found this useful, please like and share. Bye guys.